Hey, class. I feel like this has been a really bad year for people behaving badly. Anyway, if someone in your home has been watching the news in the past 48 hours, you may have heard that there were some more protests happening in Washington, D.C. Apparently, people are still unhappy with the results of the election that took place back in November. And that could be because they have done what's called ratifying the election results, which means that they are putting a final stamp on it saying that Biden is the clear winner and that Trump has not won. And what that means for many Republican supporters is that the contest is over. There is no going back. President Trump cannot be president any longer. And people are upset about that. Trump supporters really think that there was some tampering done with the election. However, research has been done and it has been shown that there was no tampering, that this was a fair election and that Trump lost fair and square. But people still went to Washington and marched up to the Capitol building, and some of them broke in and scared people inside to death. And in fact, certain people even lost their lives. I don't know who those people are. I know that at least one of them was somebody who broke into the Capitol building. I don't know who the other three people are at this point in time. But I don't know that it was something worth losing your life over. So let's read this article about people protesting in Washington, D.C. All right, so people were protesting in Washington, D.C. These people were upset about the presidential election. They are upset that President Donald Trump lost. They want him to remain president. Some people at the protest became violent. These people broke into the Capitol building. The Capitol building is where some government leaders work. These government leaders are called congresspeople. On January 6th, congresspeople were working to confirm the votes for the presidential election when the people broke into the Capitol building. That's what the congresspeople were actually doing at that moment in time. They were actually confirming the results and putting their stamp of approval on who the next president will be. And we think that that's probably why the Trump supporters broke into the Capitol building at that moment in time, because they knew that they were in there and they wanted to see if they could change their minds. But that was not going to happen. All right, so police officers tried to keep people safe, and they helped congresspeople get to safe places. So they were ushering people into offices that could be blocked off, and they were ushering them downstairs into the basement area where they could take secret pathways out of the Capitol building. And as far as I know, the people that worked there were all kept safe. So I don't know who the other three people are who were hurt or injured. But I do know that one of the people that should not have been in the Capitol building was one of the people that was hurt. So, you know, it is a sad day in America that it has come to this. Perhaps if President Trump had just conceded, as every other president has done in the past after an election, it may not have come to something so serious. All right. Hasta la vista. That is all for this report. And I'm sorry, this was not a fun Friday article, but it is Friday and this is our news. So I will see you guys later.